IPC, financial representative of the Guardian Life Insurance Company of America, Guardian, New York, New York, PAS, is an indirect, wholly owned subsidiary of Guardian. Westpac Wealth Partners is not an affiliate or subsidiary of PAS or Guardian. California Insurance License Number OD40390. This radio broadcast is for informational purposes only. Guest speakers and their firms are not affiliated with or endorsed by PAS, Guardian, or Westpac. Opinions stated are their own and not necessarily those of PAS, Guardian, or Westpac. 2016-30361 expires 10/18.
Your NBC Sports Radio update starts now.
Steal one on the road. This is Maria Marino. That's what the Yankees will try to do against the Astros in Game 2 of the ALCS. Yanks are sending Luis Severino to the mound, and he says he's ready to go.
I mean, I feel good. I feel confidence in myself. I knew that first start that I did, that wasn't me. And I make a judgment. That's how we do it. We make a judgment. And the second start, I put in play those adjustments, and I did good.
Astros are starting Justin Verlander. They lead the series 1-0 following a 2-1 win last night. Cubs announced they will start left-hander Jose Quintana tonight for Game 1 of the NLCS against the Dodgers and Clayton Kershaw in L.A. Over to top 25 college football at halftime. Number 17 Michigan leads Indiana 13-3 third quarter. Number 20 NC State and Pitt are all tied up at 14 apiece. And at the half, number 24 Texas Tech leads West Virginia 28-17. The NFL Players Association says it'll request another hearing with a full panel of judges over the appeal of Ezekiel Elliott's 6-game domestic violence-related suspension. They're also asking that the Cowboys running back's ban be put on hold again while the request is considered. NBA Cavaliers have traded forward Richard Jefferson, guard Kay Felder, 2 second-round picks, and a reported $3 million in cash to the Hawks for the draft rights to a pair of European players. Listen to NBC Sports Radio on your local station, online, or the free mobile app. This is Maria Marino, NBC Sports Radio, and NBCSportsRadio.com.
KCAA Loma Linda, 1050 AM, 106.5 FM, and now 102.3 FM.
This segment is sponsored by Realtor Tammy Sutherland of Yucaipa and Realty World Premier, where she makes it her business to put happy people in happy homes. Here's what people are saying day after day.
Tammy did way more than we ever expected in a real estate agent. Without Tammy, we would still be renting.
I didn't think we'd ever find a house we loved, but with Tammy's help, we did. Now I get to mow the lawn every weekend. But then again, that's why we had kids. Brandon!
She made so much extra effort to sell our house and make sure that we understood every step of the way. Tammy always had our best interests at heart. I would highly recommend her.
So, if you want your perfect house, you can find Tammy Sutherland at Realty World Premier. Whether you're looking to buy or sell, it's homesbytammy.net or on Facebook at facebook.com/Realtor Tammy Sutherland. You can also reach her by phone at 909-556-2094. That's 909-556-2094.
Do you owe more than $10,000 in back taxes to the IRS? Can't afford to pay? You're not alone. The slow economy has backed many Americans into a financial corner. Here's fantastic news. The Internal Revenue Service is now accepting reduced settlements from taxpayers in trouble. A government program is in place to relieve overburdened taxpayers. It's called the Fresh Start Initiative, and if you qualify, you can end all collections, settle your tax issue, and possibly reduce the amount you owe by thousands of dollars. A new taxpayer emergency helpline has been set up by Tax Mediation Services. Call the helpline now at 877-207-2077. See if you qualify to have all collections ended and to have your tax problems resolved for thousands less. If you owe more than $10,000 in back taxes to the IRS that you cannot afford to pay, call now to see if you qualify for the Fresh Start Initiative. 877-207-2077. 877-207-2077. 877-207-2077.
This is Dick from Carpet Masters. Carpet Masters has been serving the Inland Empire for over 55 years. Carpet Masters uses extraction cleaning for your carpet because there's no better cleaning to remove the soil from your carpet. All of our furniture cleaning is done by hand in your home or in our plant. Carpet Masters also offers dry cleaning for fine furniture. Call Carpet Masters at 793-7215. That's 793-7215 for Carpet Masters.
You just entered the Gotcha Zone. Eilon up to the start line and get ready to race with your host, Joe Britt. It's time for Gotcha Racing, live on Kcaa 1050.
Ladies and gentlemen, start your engines and get ready for an action-packed, fun-filled hour of everything a motorhead ever loved or lived. Gotcha Racing with Joe Britt. Welcome to Gotcha Racing. This is Joe Britt.
Hey there, folks. Welcome, race fans. Welcome to another edition of Gotcha Racing. With your host, me, Joe Britt, coming to you live in rich and in living color on the greatest little station on our planet, which is KCAA. You know, we operate out of 3 different stations, right? 106.5 FM, 102.3 FM, and 1050 AM on your AM dial. Hey, you'd have to be under a freaking rock not to hear this great broadcast. I got my sunglasses on, but let me tell you something. Someone told me the other day, said, Joe, your future's so bright, you got to wear sunglasses. But you know something? We're good. We're good. You know what? You got to love this job, and I love it. I love communicating with the greatest folks in the IE area and the greatest folks in the world, actually. The viewers this way and the listenership this way for Gotcha Racing Live and Gotcha Racing TV. Hey, let me give you my open like I always for the past, 3 years? I come to you a humble man. I come to you a humble man that is a reflection of God's grace and greatness. A humble man that is standing on shoulders of ancestors. Hello. Look alive, California. Wake up, San Bernardino. Stand up and be counted, Inland Empire, for this is your host, Joe Britt, coming to you loud, clear, and strong from the desert to the sea, broadcasting on the powerful KCAA Radio 1050. The weather's absolutely great outside. This weekend, it's motorsports weekend. If you can get out and enjoy it, do some cruising, do some rallies. There's a couple of car shows around. Hey, visit those. You know, all you guys that are in your garages, working on your hot rods, working on your race cars, you know, let me entertain your inner ear for a hot second. Hot second meaning 1 hour, because we're the hottest show on 11 o'clock time slot anywhere, you know, and I'm boasting, I'm saying anywhere when it's considering motorsports, the motorsports community, you know. We're having a blast here. I'm having a blast. I really love my job. You know, I wasn't with you last weekend, but I'll tell you what happened last weekend. What a thing I went through. Couldn't make it in. All right, so let's do a little house cleaning here. Look, guys, if you want to call me live, the number is 909-792-5222. Call me live, 909-792-5222. Okay? You want to call in and just speak your mind. Let's talk about different events that you have. Let's talk about some things that you've done to your cars, you know. And I got a treat for you guys. I got a treat, man. We're going to SEMA. But let me digress a little bit and let me continue with this. I'm excited about that SEMA deal coming up. Okay, so you can find us on Facebook under Gotcha Racing TV and Gotcha Racing Live, and just try Joe Britt, B-R-I-T-T. If you want to communicate to us outside of this broadcast, you can do that. Our email address would be grtv.media@gmail.com. So that's grtv.media@gmail.com. What the heck does GRTV stand for? Gotcha Racing TV. Okay. Great lineup today. We have correspondents calling in. We'll be talking some SEMA stuff because SEMA's getting real close, and I got a treat for you, and I'll give it to you right after I talk about what happened last weekend. Okay. All right. So we have our road warrior calling in, and he is somewhere in Orange County with his group, and we're just gonna have a great day today. We're just gonna have a great day. Okay. So last weekend, the reason why I wasn't able to be in Studio B, and I had to put on a repeat. I was coming in from Northern California, okay, and driving in my Jeep Cherokee, and I was on the 138. Just got off the Grapevine, and I'm going east on the 138. I don't know if you guys out there know what the 138 is. It is a desolate piece of highway that is in between the 14 and the 5 freeway. That's the Grapevine. So 10:30 at night, I'm trying to get back here, and lo and behold, at about 65 miles an hour, guess what happens? Well, things you don't want to happen late at night on a desolate highway, and it's only 2 lanes. There's east and there's a west lane. Okay, a lot of diesels take a shortcut going through that area because they're trying to get to the 5 to their destination. All right, so what happened was my drive shaft completely blew up. Okay, when I say blew up, I mean when I looked at it, my yoke, my differential was completely dissolved. Okay, my and some of the shaft is still on my transmission. So when I say blew up, it blew up, and it just so happened I was passing a diesel, building up speed, passing a 18-wheeler, and as soon as I got in front of him, about a quarter mile in front of him, the doggone Jeep started shaking violently, and all of a sudden, boom! I saw one spark. I cruised about a half a mile, went to the corner, and there I was, stuck. So I didn't get home till about 3 o'clock that morning, and it is what it is. It is what it is, and I was able to go get a tow dolly and get my vehicle out of zombie land. That's what it looked like, folks. It was a full moon zombie land. I tell you, it was something else. All right, we have a caller calling in, and let's see who we got on the line. Caller, how you doing?
Joe Britt, how you doing this morning?
You know what, man? 1 foot in front of the other. I'm going forward. Everything is okay. Who's this?
This is Gerald Kelly, Mary Stewart Soul Food.
Okay, man. What's going on with you?
I know you're in the car, man. I got just bought an 84 Corvette. I'm trying to find parts. Where would I go to find parts?
84 Corvette. What kind of parts you need?
I'm doing the inside work.
Inside work. I saw 2 85s at the Pick Apart Milliken. All depends on what inners you need for that inside. Or let's see, where else can you go? Corvette Classics in Orange County, they shut down.
Yeah, no, I've been looking around and I can't seem to find them because I want to get a rag top put on it, get it painted, and of course it'll run now. But I just want to get new carpet, get the chairs reupholstered, get everything done inside.
You know what? Try Amazon. Yeah, it sounds kind of weird, but I do a lot of my shopping for my vehicles on Amazon.com, and just put in your search window, put in your car, put in your year, and put in what you're looking for, and see if they can filter it out through Amazon and see what you come up with. The best prices I've seen on the net would be Amazon for me, and it could be for you too. I'm buying a Corvette, man. I'm joining the club. So
well, I tell you what, I didn't know you had a radio station, but I tell you what, you keep on doing the thing now, Sonny boy.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Take care of yourself,
dude. Come on down for breakfast when you get a shot at it. I'll be in town, be in and out of town. But come on down and have breakfast.
That'll work. Thank you. Take care of yourself.
Have a good day. All right.
All right. So, folks, we have a great time here, and we'll take callers, and we'll shoot the shot because that's what it's all about. We are community orientated. We're for the motorsports enthusiasts, and I tell you what, the motorsports enthusiasts come in all different shapes and colors, and that's just the way. That's how we roll here. Okay, so let me tell you about SEMA. Okay, so I told you about the my Jeep, and I couldn't come in, so I apologize for that. But hey, things happen, man. I'm happy to be here. I'm happy that the Jeep did not flip. Now, some of you may have heard stories of your of a drive shaft is breaking or torn apart at the transmission. Okay, so what happens is this: if you can visualize it, what happens is this: if it breaks at the shaft area, it's going to catapult. Okay, let me use my little Corvette here. So see that? Drive shafts are here. Say this is a drive shaft. Let's say it breaks off here. It's going to catapult you, and the car can flip. You know, so I tell you, when I finally pulled over, I had to really pinch myself a couple of times just to see if I was actually here or if I was a doggone ghost, man. Because you know, I could be a footnote right now, and so I'm really thanking the man above that when it broke in two sections. I don't know how I did it. The yoke broke, and also I still got a sleeve, or still had a sleeve on the transmission part, so it broke here and here. Isn't that weird? And I don't know where it is. They didn't go back to find it. It's somewhere on the 138. So, but I had a cool tow man. I had a real cool tow man that helped me out a heck of a lot. You know, I had to shoot him an extra 20 just for doing what he did for me, and that was cool. But anyway, hey, tow guy out there, you said you'd be watching. I'm giving you props. Thank you for what you did for me that night. I got home safe, and that was all part of you too, because I could have been put in another desolate area. And the tow man out there, props to you, man. Okay, so let's get on. SEMA's coming up, and I got a lot of my correspondents that are calling in today, and we'll be talking. What? We'll be talking SEMA. That's going to be a heck of a show for us coming up. I have a small crew of 4 going up. We've all got our condo together, and we'll be bringing it to you. It won't be live because it's through the week, you know. We'll be landing in Las Vegas shooting with our production team and putting stuff on our, when we had cable, we were putting on cable, regardless of fact. But what they have done within the past 5 years to add just a little bit more kick to the show is this. On Fridays, SEMA closes the doors, you know, at around 2 o'clock. And all those guys that had been trapped for 7 years, I say trapped because they can't go nowhere inside SEMA because it's a convention, you know, and then they've been tired, they've been hungry, they're showing their cars, they're on their feet, from 9 to 5. And so for them to blow off some steam, you know, and just to get loose, SEMA has developed an after party. They call it SEMA Show After Party, and it's called the Ignited series. Right, so what it is there's a gigantic parking lot that we park in for those first 7 days. It really starts on like a Saturday, but it doesn't open up to the buying public, not public, but buying folks in the industry on Tuesday. So, gigantic parking lot. They turn that rascal. They have turned it into something to see. All the guys can come out. They can do donuts. They can do drifting. There's a beer garden there for you guys who want to drink beer. There's food trucks all over the place. And it's just a lot of excitement, man. For years, they've been parading their cars on Convention Way right after the show. And the police with no hassles, and everybody lines up along the boulevard. And I tell you, it's a sight to see. It's a sight to see from those guys leaving the convention and then blowing off a little steam. Now, they can go into the parking lot and blow off a lot of steam and just get it on for the public to see. And that's really exciting to see. Man, it's just really exciting to see. And I'm hoping that maybe next year we probably can get a clearance from SEMA to put a drone out there, because I want to bring all this stuff to you, man. I want to bring it to you like we see it, you know. But doing our drone footage would be giving you just another little bit of experience for you folks who can't make it. Now, the tickets. I'm giving them out to folks who are going to be there, okay? I want you to show up. And what I'm doing is giving 2 tickets, because you're not going to be by yourself. You have your friend, you have your wife, you have your girlfriend, you have your significant other. Show up in twos. So for you in California to really sweeten the pot, we're going to give you shirts. We're going to give you a shirt apiece if you can make it. I don't want you to get the tickets and stay here. That's not what it's all about. I want you to get the tickets, and I want you to come and see and enjoy the experience that we enjoy after seeing them. It's really a sight to be seen, and I think you will be thrilled. I'm hoping that, and I'm wishing that when you get the tickets from me, if you're in California or if you're anywhere in the United States and you ask for these tickets, that you show up, man. Because these tickets, if you don't show up, it's a ticket wasted. It could be gone to someone else who really has the need. And a Jones, that's an old urban word, a Jones to really get out and enjoy themselves on a Friday. Okay, it's November 3rd, folks. November 3rd, and the party starts around 3:30 in the afternoon, and it'll go until the nighttime. Go to about 9 o'clock because there's a lot of vehicles inside, and then there's a lot of they've organized it so you have a drifting event. Some of the top drifters that are there, and I tell you, at SEMA you'll find everybody. You will find everybody, and possibly their mother walking around with them. But you'll see celebrities walking around. You'll see probably at one time I saw Mario Andretti. Man, I mean, SEMA. From all over this planet, all this blue dot, you got a representative from, if it's a industrialized community that has a form of racing and has a form of exotic cars, most of in shops, those guys are here meaning in Las Vegas for 1 week, and it's a really sight to see, and I think you would enjoy it. First time I got there, I was a youngster. I had to bust my cherry when I first got there. I tell you, at the time they would give you like suitcases and with sponsors' names on the outside. They were a cardboard, and you can walk around and put all the books inside and whatnot. I tell you, when I first got there, I must have had 6 or 7 boxes walk around, and because I was thrilled, man. All the manufacturers that I knew and that I was selling their product, I wanted to see the latest product and what they had to offer for the community, the racing community and the driving community. So, man, I was walking out 3 or 4 or 5 cases, and now they slimmed it down. And now, 17 years later, I'm saying, you know what? They would say, "Hey, Joe, you want some information for this product?" I said, "No, man, just take my card, scan it, and send me the information via mail or email. I'm going paperless." So that's how it has evolved. So what I'm saying is that when you go there, you're going to really enjoy yourself. And if you're into car candy or the ladies, hey, you know what? I tell you, man, it's a sight to be seen because it's candy on both ends of the spectrum. And I have really enjoyed myself. And then afterwards, more than likely, there's always industry parties. So there's always someone giving a party, some light manufacturer, some wheel manufacturer, some tire manufacturer that's giving an industry party. And those are off the chain. Someone said, "Hey, Joe, the food tastes better when it's free." I think so. I think the food does taste a little better when it's free. So you guys, you can't get in for the show, but these tickets will let you get in for the Ignited, the after party. Okay? Give me a call here, 909-792-5222, 909-792-5222, and I would be more than happy once I get your email and once I get your address. Heck, I'll send these rascals out to you. We have a caller on the line. Let's see who that is. Hey, caller, how you doing?
Hey, Joe, it's Roadwarrior. How you doing?
Good. Who's this again?
It's Chris, Roadwarrior.
Oh, okay. The engineer didn't tell me, Chris, and he didn't say it's a Road Warrior, man. All right. I tell you what, Chris, hold on a minute. Let me go to a slight break. Hold the line, and we'll come back and we'll start our our segment with Chris, the Road Warrior, for you motorcycle enthusiasts out there. My main man, Chris, I got him on the line, but we got to pay some bills for a minute. We'll be back in a hot second. This is Joe Britt coming to you live from Studio B, going through our HQ, Skype-wise, and we're more than happy to talk to you. We'll be right back. Let's take a little bit of break and pay some bills. Chris, hold the line, but we'll be right back.
Sie hören jetzt Kcaa Racing live mit Ihrem Gastgeber Joe Britt.
Oh, no.
Don't worry about a thing, pretty lady. You're in good hands with J&K Auto Body Paint and Repair. J&K Auto Body has been serving the Rialto area for years and are considered to be one of the oldest and the best auto body shops in town. The right people with the right tools and the right experience that can give you the service and the quality that you expect. 24 hours, 7-day-a-week towing is available. That's J&K Auto Body, 241 South Palm Avenue, Rialto, California, across the street from the Metrolink station. Call us at 909-875-0400, 909-875-0400. That's 909-875-0400.
U&I Auto Truck Parts and Wrecking is loaded with 15 acres of used, salvaged, and rebuilt parts for your car or truck. Sure, you could go to any wrecking yard, but U&I has what it takes. Expertise, high-quality products, and the finest customer service you'll receive anywhere. U&I makes custom drive shafts, furnishes full warranties on all their parts, and keeps up on industry changes. Call 909-888-6841. You'll be impressed by the fast and friendly response from the U&I skilled staff. You can also go to the Contact Us page and request a part. U&I hours of operation are Monday through Friday, 8 till 5, and Saturday, 8 till 3. U&I Auto Truck Parts and Wrecking is located at 1435 West Rialto Avenue in San Bernardino. Check out the U&I webpage at the letter U, the letter I, autoparts.com, or call 909-888-6841. 909-888-6841.
شما در حال گوش دادن به برنامه Kcaa Racing هستی با صدای جو بریت.
All right, folks, and welcome back to, after the break, to Kcaa Racing Live with your host, me, Joe Britt. We have our correspondent on the line, but see that picture there? See that picture? It says SEMA Ignited. I want to get you guys there, man. You're gonna have a great time. But nevertheless, let's talk to our main man, Chris, the Road Warrior. How you doing, buddy?
Hey, Joe. How you doing today?
I'm good, man. I'm good. You're sitting here in our studio talking to some great folks. And so where are you at today, man?
Hey, so today I'm over here at the Moreno Valley Bowling Alley with the Southern California Special Olympics tournament. And, as you guys know or may not know, I'm a volunteer with the Corona Norco Special Olympics as well. And so right now I have here with me Coach Joe with the Corona Norco Dragons of the Southern California Special Olympics Association. So I thought we'd do a little talk with him like I believe we did last year when we were doing our bocce tournament.
Well, man, anything for the Special Olympics group. So you have Coach Joe. Is he on the line now?
Yeah, here he is. Coach Joe, how you doing today?
I'm good. Hey, Joe, how you doing?
You know what? I'm living the dream, man. How about you?
Same here. We're having a good time out here. Always appreciate you and Chris having us on and promoting these Special Olympics. Great.
So Joe, Coach Joe, tell the listeners and the viewers what's going on today, where you're at.
Well, we have various tournaments, bowling. This is bowling season, if you will, and the Sheriff's Department comes out, San Bernardino, Moreno Valley, and there's probably 3 or 4 tournaments going on around Southern California today, and then later in the year we'll have the actual Southern California games out in Fountain Valley. But for now, it's kind of a special tournaments for the Inland Empire. Then Orange County has their own. You know what I mean? Like it goes like that.
Okay. 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 So, Coach Joe, how large is your team? Your team?
Well, we're Corona Norco, and we have actually 40 bowlers here today.
No kidding. No
Yeah,
kidding.
it's pretty big.
And
It's pretty crazy.
so, how well are they doing in the strike zone?
They're doing good. They break it up where there's like 20 of us in the morning and then 20 in the afternoon. So right now it's almost lunchtime. So I think overall we did pretty good. They're handing out awards at the speak.
Well, you know what? It's a great thing that you're doing, man. And I know it's all volunteer work, but I tell you what, I got to take my hat off to you for staying strong and helping. I'm not going to say disadvantaged because these guys they're Americans. They're doing what they like doing. So the Special Olympics is a must-have for the Americans, for all Americans. So I'm taking my hat off to you, man, because of your volunteerism, and I'm taking my hat off to you so that you and others will keep doing what you're doing. You know, I'm thinking most outlets out there should give you a shot like we're doing, and should let the community know there's another part of the side of the coin, and you're the other side of the coin, and what you're doing for the Special Olympics group, man. I couldn't do it, but I appreciate you, man. I really do.
Well, and Chris is a big part of it, and it's just these kids. We just let them have fun. I call them kids, but they're all ages. And again, appreciate you, giving us a few minutes on it and getting the shout out and letting people know it's a lot of fun. It really is.
Okay, so if somebody wanted to donate to the cause or someone wanted to volunteer, give us a website or a number they can get to Joe.
That would be Coach Joe. Gosh, I assume
SCSO.org, I believe it is, or you can just Google Southern California Special Olympics and follow the bouncing tabs. And you can take contributions or even become a volunteer. Come on out here and have fun with us.
Chris, give that information one more time.
Yeah, Google Southern California Special Olympics. And I believe you can also look up scso.org is a possibility as well. But go ahead and Google Southern California Special Olympics, and you'll see several drop-downs to become a volunteer, make charitable donations that are tax deductible, and other things. Be able to find where events are happening. You can sign up as a volunteer on site, or you can become a volunteer, like a coach, or like I am, a general volunteer for Inland Empire, and come out and join us and have a good time.
That's great, man. That's great. That's great. You're doing a wonderful job out there. Not only are you the correspondent for the motorcycle industry for us, you're also doing that, and then you're also an engineer, man. You got your hats full just like I do. So, Chris is one of our crew that's going to go with us to SEMA, and I believe this is your first time going, but I tell you, you got to get your cherry popped, man. So I know you're ready, and I know you're willing. So we can't wait until the magical moment hits when we're out at SEMA. So
Chris, all ready to go. Just fuel it up and let me know, and we'll go out and have a good time. So I want to thank Coach Joe here for coming out and helping me with this segment, and all the people that are involved in Southern California Special Olympics as well. And I appreciate it, Joe, for letting us have this time as well.
No big deal, buddy. All right, see you soon. Right. Take care of yourself. See you, Joe.
Thank you, sir.
All right. So, folks, that's how we do it here at Kcaa Racing Live. We don't leave anyone behind at all. Someone wants to reach out to us, we'll communicate to you, because that's how we do it. So it's more than just the motorsports enthusiasts. They're all Americans, man, although, politically wise, if it's, and I like talking politics, but if it's motorsports related, then we can handle it. If not, I have to put you on another show, because I tell you, speaking politics could take a long while, and most of my viewers are just in that garage, turning their wrench, turning that 3/16 or that 14 millimeter, getting their groove on with their automobile. Hey, we have Larry Elder, another correspondent of ours. How you doing, Larry?
Hey, I'm good, Joe. Glad to join you.
Dude, are you ready for SEMA or what?
Oh, dude, kid in the candy store, you know. SEMA, as I recall, is the Special Equipment Manufacturers Association. Is that it?
That's right.
That's right. Yeah. It's been 6-7 years since I've been, so there's going to be a whole lot new stuff that probably never seen before.
I'm sure of that, man, because every year the builders are getting motivated to put out some crazy stuff, man, to show what they can do for their different shops and showing the manufacturers can come out and shake a leg, man. They really want you to buy their products.
Well, you know, and I'll tell you, Joe, people who've never been to SEMA have no idea how huge it is and the diversity of products and services and stuff that they've got there. It's amazing. It's immense.
Well, you know what? I was told from the people at SEMA there's about 14 miles of walking. Okay.
Wow.
And the thing is, even when we are there from Tuesday, we don't see everything, man. I have Larry have never yet seen every product in every hall. You know.
Of course not. It's just there's no way.
So I'm happy to have a team with me this time, and you're part of the team, and hopefully we can split the team up and start getting some interviews. And so it's not just a kickback, going to see them and having a good time. You got to put a little work in for this, man. But you know what? We're going to enjoy ourselves because it's
absolutely. Well, you know, I've never gone to SEMA and not worked.
And really, Larry?
Yeah.
For the past 17 years, man, it's been me. I wouldn't know how to act if I didn't have a camera in my hand and a mic, man.
Oh, I'm talking about a booth and saying hi, folks. You know.
Oh, you had that kind of working. Okay. No kidding.
Yeah,
so you have. So basically, you don't know what SEMA looks like.
Well, you know, you got to go out and explore a little bit, but you know, most of the time I've been spending in the booth. You know. Kind of like Sturgis. I've never been to Sturgis as a civilian either. But I'm looking forward to covering it. I'll tell you.
Yeah, you know, I think it's right up your alley, man, because we're all motorsports enthusiasts, and this is the life that we're living, you know. And I'm sure, Larry, you're going to enjoy yourself outside of, so you can walk around, and hopefully it won't be too strenuous on you, because I know how it is. Hell, at the end of the day, my feet are just boiling over with exhaustion, man. And the back is just worn out, you know. So I guess it's one of those times to pop one of those Advils or something, you know, and keep going. And that's a shameless plug for Advil. They're not paying me, but nevertheless, I think it's going to be a good time, man. I can't wait to go with the new crew that we have.
You know, one of my favorite parts in the past has always been. You know, especially outside, you know, the guys that bring up their custom cars and their builds and such, right? And the diversity of, you know, trucks that are 4 feet off the ground and lowriders that are sitting on the ground, you know, and everything in between. It's amazing. You've never been, and you're a hot rodder or you're a motorcycle guy or, you know, just a gearhead in general. You really got to put it on your bucket list, don't you think, Joe?
I think so. And to expand what you just said, Larry, for the past 5 years, you said you've been about 7 years. So for the past 5 years, what SEMA has done, they developed a after party, which will be going with us as a crew, and it gives us some time to get loose a little bit. You know that large parking lot that's across from the convention center. They have turned it into the largest party, man. So you know those cars that you're talking about that are cruising out of the convention center? What they do, they go from there, they go right over from that cruise from the convention up to across the street, and they are doing drifting. Those guys let their hair down, and we have a hell of a time there. And it's a party, man. It's a party.
Yeah, I've never attended that because, you know,
I know.
Like I said, I think 2011 is the last time I went.
Yeah, I know. You just said that. So what's going to happen is we all have we get because we have the media passes without any pay. They want to charge the community, which is about right, about $20 a pop. But Larry, guess what? I have free passes. I have free tickets. So if you know anybody out there, Larry, that want to go to the after party in Las Vegas on November 3rd at 3:30 to about 9, we got tickets, man. I got tickets, and I'm giving them out. A guy from Belgium got him. He's coming in. People in Las Vegas that are calling, they're going. But here's the thing, Larry. If people in California, if you can make it, I'll give them to you. But don't get the tickets and not show up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So if anyone out there want to go and can go, I tell you what, I'll sweeten the pot a little bit. If you're from California and you're gonna go, or you're from out of California, say the next city, the next town, or the next state, I'll give you a Gotcha Racing T-shirt when you show up. Okay? I don't want these tickets to go to waste. And that's from me here, Joe Britt, at Studio B from Gotcha Racing Live. I'll give you a Gotcha Racing T-shirt. So for you to show up and get these tickets, so you can enjoy yourself with us. We can have a blast.
Hey, just another benefit of being a Gotcha radio listener, right?
Oh, Larry. Okay, I tell you what, Larry, hang on the line. I'm going to do something. I'm going to play this this video that we took a couple of years ago with another correspondent of ours. It's Car Classic and be number 1. So, Carlos, tell me when you got that lined up, and we can go ahead and play that, which is about, I don't know, about 3 minutes or so. And I think that was at a SEMA event also. If you got Carlos, if you can play that up. But nevertheless, I think you're going to have a good time, Larry. And
yes,
I'm not going to throw you to the wolves, because I know you got that real cool voice, man. You got that voice that's made for radio. Your voice is...
and a face to go with it.
But I tell you what, man, we're streaming in 190 countries right now. So someone said, "Yeah, I got a face for radio." Someone said that, and I said, "Well, hell, we're on the air, man." And so when we broadcast to 190 countries.
Wow.
And that's what Kcaa is doing, man. We're not the small dogs anymore. We're the big dogs with the big stick, and we're on 3 different stations, and we're streaming to 190 countries. So that's going to be a real blast. Carlos, how you looking for that video? All right, let's see Carlos doing his thing. So what is going on, Larry, with you?
Well, I'll tell you what, man. I want to give a shout out to all our California people up north that have been ravaged by the fires up there. I got some hot rod buddies and a couple of motorcycle buddies up in the Santa Rosa area, and I'll tell you, Joe, they just been devastated. It's heartbreaking, man. So from me to all those folks up there that are trying to put their lives back together, we're with you.
Wow. Yeah.
So, I had to give the shout out.
Okay. Carlos, you said that the Car Classic won't load up. Try the next one and see if that would take care. Larry, we had talked about it. I know it's going way off. We're supposed to be motorsports related, but that is what's going on in California. I was surprised there was so many houses that burned down, man. And I think I was told there was 17 lit fire, so there was man-made. It wasn't just the sun.
That's what it's looking like right now. The latest out that way that I've got is that the cops and the fire departments have got their hands so full. They haven't started the forensic investigation yet, but preliminary reports say that there were 17 different spots that were set, and
And that I'm hoping. Well, I guess that will affect the racing community or just the motorsports enthusiasts. Don't know how many people up there had exotic cars and how many people had
GT that he has
hot rods in their garage, but there's a lot of homes that got melted away. It looks like a movie out of the Terminator. So it's kind of strange.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I'll tell you what. We'll get back to the people. Look, folks, in the Northern California area, hang tight, and hopefully the your insurance will come through and take care of you. But for right now, the show has to keep going. You know, there's a car that I built called the Stallion GT1, and the third generation of the car is electric. Okay, so we're looking at doing with a system inside the car 600 miles per charge. I said 600 miles per charge. So I'm going to give you an idea of how that can be done. So Carlos, let's go ahead and roll that second video with the electric GTR. No mind?
With a twist. You know, this designer is by the name of Richard that put a turbine and it's fully electric. So we're going to take about 5 minutes of this gentleman's time and let him walk through and tell us exactly what he's done to the Factory 5 car to make this 100% electric. Well, it's not 100% electric. It has, it's a little diesel, right? It's a little diesel.
It has a generator. Also has a turbo generator. So this is a Factory 5 Racing GTM car that we've heavily modified to build a turbine, gas turbine serial hybrid out of it. It has an AC 150 electric drive system. It's 165 kilowatts or 230 horsepower for regular car guys. Spins to 13,000 RPM and makes 175 foot-pounds of torque for over half of its powertrain range. It's mated to a Capstone C30 diesel turbine generator. This spins to 96,000 RPM and makes 30 kilowatts, about 40 horsepower of electrical energy. That electrical energy is then converted into DC energy and stored in batteries in the car and then drawn from the drive system.
Okay, wait, Richard. That sounds really technical, guy. I mean, really. I mean, does it go fast? How far will it go on what you have here? I mean, all the technical information is great.
So here's the simple answer. This is essentially the same drivetrain that's in the Tesla and essentially the same weight car, which means you'll have a very similar 4-second or so 0-60 time as a Tesla. On top of that, it makes a wonderful jet engine sound and has 500 miles of range at 40 miles per gallon.
Okay, I asked you earlier if this was a hobby or if this was your job, and you said...
I have another job. I'm the Chief Creative Director for Electronic Arts, a video game company.
Folks, it's not to say that a poor man couldn't do this, but you got to have bucks to do it. But what he has designed here is absolutely fantastic. If you want to go green and you want to go fast with style, this would be the way to go. $100,000 or so, but look at the car you're getting. Now, this power plant can be put in anything, actually. I mean, if you got Hyundai with room for batteries and a turbine, put it in there. But this guy did it all himself, you know, and he's not a big company, he's just one guy. Look at that engineering. This guy is an absolute genius, He probably won't admit it though, but I tell you, dude, I really appreciate you taking the time out to give us information on what you've done here. I think it's absolutely phenomenal that, and I'm not gonna say an average man, but a guy with not a big factory behind him can put something this out. So that should give Joey Lunchbox at home an idea of what he can do also.
Absolutely. You know, it's amazing what you and a few good friends can do.
And a little beer, of course. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Okay, folks. So that's how we do it. That's how we do it here at Kcaa Racing. We're out and about, and we are pretty much trying to keep you up on things, on different activities and cars and builds. So we've been doing this since '04, and we have a ton of videos to show you. We're really happy and excited about that. Right, Carlos, you're looking at. Let's see here. Everything is on. Okay, you're going. Okay, but anyway, call your screen. Anyway, folks, you know what? We're having a great time. Larry, you still on the line?
I am.
Okay, did you hear the interview?
No, they didn't
Okay.
come through.
Okay, that was of a guy that worked for ET video company, and he's in Northern California. And he has done a offshoot of the car that we're building, and it's an electric car. I've been telling you about the car that we've developed, and nevertheless, it's let's see, 11:50. Woo, man, time has really just run away with us. Hey, folks, if you want to get some of these tickets that we have, look, the number is 909-792-5222. Okay, 909-792-5222. And I'll be more than happy to give you these tickets. And I tell you what, if you're from the Southern California area and you make the trip to Las Vegas and you can get down for this Friday, November 3rd, next month, starts at 3 o'clock and ends at 10. I'll give you a shirt, man, so you can show up, because I want you to experience what we experience. And since SEMA has given me the okay to give these out, and matter of fact, they've given me more because I've been passing them out like hotcakes, man. I'm really happy about that. And now some of the guys from overseas are coming in. Who knows why? But with your badge, you can get in. Got tickets going to Belgium. Hey, whatever works, man. Want to have you guys there and want you to enjoy yourself while you're with us. So I'll be giving you a shirt also. So we're happy. We're really jazzed about what's going on with the relationship we have with the SEMA group. And you never know. One of these days we might have our own booth there and set up our own commentary section there. How about that, Larry?
Joe, one of the things about SEMA that a lot of people don't know is they've got scholarships available and educational programs to help people get into good-paying jobs in the automotive field.
You know what? I'm glad you said that, man. You're absolutely right. So those of you that are looking to get into the motorsports field, contact SEMA. They're in Diamond Bar, California. So look it up. Go through Google. I don't have the number for SEMA, but it's SEMA.org for the internet, or just go through Google and get the address and call them up. That brings me another thing about jobs. There's a tremendous void of engineers that the motorsport industry, like the NHRA, NASCAR, people are looking for engineers. They are looking for engineers right now. So I was told that if you are an engineer, or if you want to get into the motorsports industry that pays real good money, go to Indeed.com, okay, and search it out, and have your resume together and put that on file. So maybe and hopefully it can be picked up and working as a wrencher or an engineer for one of the teams out there that are paying really good money. It's all about entertainment. This is a form of entertainment for the motorsports industry. And why not make some of the money? Why not make some of the top dollar money entertaining people and giving the community and the team owner what they want? We got a lot of
Joe, it's not just a job. It's an adventure.
It's an adventure. You sound like a one of those what is that? Marine.
The Navy. Yeah.
Navy. Okay, I got you. But
it is, and if you love cars, one of the things that's true in life is if you can find something you love and make a living at it, you'll never work a day in your life, right?
Yeah, and that's absolutely true, man. It's never a dull moment, and it's never hard work once you find something that you really can work with and enjoy. It's most of the times when you get in a predicament, when you get into something of that nature, your only drawback is time, because there's only one of you. And if you enjoy your work that much and you're really into it, time really flies. And your body has to sleep. Your body has to
take
shut
your passion and make it happen, right?
That's right. So, let's see. It's I tell you what. Let's put on one other video. So, let's see. I think we might have time for this. Let's put on the last one, Bob. This is we got this at a SEMA event also, and it's. You see that, Carlos? Number 3. We have time for that. If so, if we have time for it, it could be 3 minutes. So let's go ahead and put that on real quick and show you guys what we did as far as the video is concerned. Let's see what we got. If Carlos can, Carlos that's in the HQ, which has headquarters, KCAA. Let's see if we can pipe it up and put it in. I'm watching you as a downstream.
You're watching Gotcha Racing.
It could be 3 minutes or so. If it's not 3 minutes, then we are pretty much done. All right.
Gotcha Racing TV fans, not only besides the cars, but we've got some pretty beautiful looking models here. And one of the hottest ones here, we had to get her attention and come talk to her. So your name is?
Hi, my name is Natalia, and I'm with Crown Deluxe. Your image isn't complete until you're wearing your crowns.
Okay, and Crown Deluxe is what?
It's a sunglass company. They do the dual hinges and the UVA, UVB rays so that your eyes don't get burned and you look good while doing it.
Very nice. And of course, we're standing in front of?
Eddie G's 48 Chevy.
Okay, and Eddie G is who?
He owns Crown Deluxe.
Okay, so he's the boss that you've got to make happy.
I do, yeah.
This is Eddie G, owner of this beautiful 48 Ford truck. How you doing today?
I'm doing okay. I'm glad to be out here at the SEMA Show and Shine, and look forward to seeing SEMA this year, 2010 in Vegas.
Awesome. Now, this truck, did you buy it like this, or what have you done to get it to this?
Oh, the guy that helped restore this is across the street from our shop. Our shop is located in Harbor City, California, and Retro Automotive Works, which is acronym is RAW, helped do the body work and paint and bring it back. We put a front independent suspension on it. It's got a 250 straight 6 engine. It's got a 4-barrel carburetor. It's got a header on it, Flowmasters, aluminum radiator, 350 transmission automatic, Jenny shifter. It's got paint from Custom Shop Paint from TCP Global, steel rubber product, donated the rubber for the truck. And it's a 48 Chevy custom cab, and yeah, I'm happy that we were able to come out and exhibit here today at the SEMA Show and Shine.
Well, that's fantastic. I love the depth and color on the paint. Tell me, is this something you use to test your sunglasses with?
Not really so much tested. This just came out of the shop yesterday. It was, oh God. When I took it to the shop, the question you asked me earlier, I'll answer it now because I remember it. The guy recommended that I don't restore the truck. And, but, you know, I wouldn't give it up for any day today, and I'm glad that I'm here.
Okay, folks, so I tell you, we don't have enough time. Like I said, the time is the only factor, man. We've conquered everything else, but time, I can't do time. Hey, this is Joe Britt coming to you live. Larry, you still there?
I am.
All right, buddy. Larry's our correspondent. For us, he's going to be at SEMA with us, and is a heck of a guy. We love him to death. Stay tuned every Saturday at 11 o'clock here. 106.5 FM, 102.3 FM, 1050 AM. This is Joe Britt, Gotcha Racing Live, signing off to you. Take care, America. Talk to you soon. Larry, contact you soon, man.
All right, Joe. Have a good one.
Your NBC Sports Radio update starts now.
Playoffs continue. This is Maria Marino. ALCS Game 2 is coming